Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Luxe Angel, and today I am back with another pick a card reading featuring the handbags from my personal luxury collection. Leo, please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation, leave the rest for someone else, and by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, physical, medical, or financial emergencies or crises. That being said, Leo, let us get started with your pick a card reading. Okay, so I have two handbag options for you all today. This is my very simple outfit of the day. We have the tennis skirt from Halara, and this tank and cardigan are both from Amazon. If you would like any more information about my outfits, my capsule wardrobe, you can go to my shorts reel where you can see me styling, mixing, and matching all of these things. Again, I am not affiliated with any brands, just telling you the tea. Everything is authentic, but no affiliation. And today, of course, I am also wearing my beautiful Louis Vuitton Essential V jewelry. Goes with everything. I don't even have to think about it. So, option number one for your pick a card reading is going to be my beautiful Louis Vuitton Alma BB. Okay, so this is print on print action today. Every time I get on this camera and I start looking at these bags, I'm just like, you just hear, because it's just so cute. Oh my goodness. And normally I like shy away from print on print, but Louis Vuitton's monogram looks beautiful with other prints. I have just realized this like, I don't know, 2 years ago, and I was just like, oh my gosh. So yes, this is option number one. And this is the Alma BB in the My LV World Tour personalization service that Louis Vuitton offers, where you can customize bags and small leather goods to resemble the likes of travel luggage with these little screen prints meant to resemble travel stickers. So this is option number one. Option number two, another flippin' beauty and classic. Oh my gosh. It's the Gucci Marmont. And I don't have to fidget with this, but I am for some reason. Oh, look at this. Just such a classic look. And so I like to have her as an option when I'm breaking out a classic print like Argyle. So flippity cute. Here she is on the shoulder. But we'll keep her in the crook for the sake of comparison for these two handbags that you'll pick a card reading, okay? The Gucci Marmont small shoulder bag. She is labeled small, but she is actually indeed quite roomy and spacious, okay? So let's do a side-by-side. Option number one, the Louis Vuitton Alma BB. And option number two, the Gucci Marmont small shoulder bag. Oh, I know this is so difficult, but if you're like walking about, like, what would you be walking about like this? Like, oh my God, my little Alma. Or like, my Gucci mama. Okay? I could just do this forever. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm not gonna keep you, Leos. Okay, let's get to your pick a card reading. We will start with option number one, the lovely Alma BB. All right, let's see if I can get everybody in frame. We're a little too much. A little too much. Okay, we're good. Here we are with my Bible, my BB. All right, let's start, Leo. I am going to start with Tarot of the Divine by one Yoshi Tani. Beautiful deck, and I really even appreciate that even the guidebook is colored. Just love this deck, and it was only like $12 on Amazon. It's highly recommended if you do readings for yourself, which I also recommend. If you are not a reader, but you watch readers, you need to be getting a deck of cards and learning how to connect with your higher power, spirits, and guides. Because how you gonna know if the readers know what they're talking about if you don't even know what you're talking about? Okay? Now, granted, you don't have to read, but you should be getting in tune with your own intuition. I don't know, man. Like, I am so hot. Leos, y'all must be burning up. Like, I am so hot. Y'all must be on fire. Whether like literally looking hot, or you're hot on fire in your career, or you're hot on fire with some predictions. I don't know what you do, but whatever you're doing, y'all are hot, hot, hot. It is so hot, it's ridiculous. And it is cooler weather today. So what the flip? Okay, I've already prayed and called in my protections, but we'll do it again. Archangel Michael, please protect our energy as we read. Cleanse our decks. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Haniel, please help us to understand our benevolent spirit guides. Thank you, Archangel Haniel. And thank you, benevolent spirit guides. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Okay, let's get started, Leo. Okay. The hot, hot, hot Leos. Okay. All right. Messages, spirit, messages for Leo luxury lovers choosing the Alma BB. Messages for Leo luxury lovers choosing the Alma BB. Messages for Leo luxury lovers choosing the Alma BB. Messages for Leo. Oh, Leo. Yeah, you're stopping the presses. Y'all are smoking hot and stopping presses out there. Okay. Like, what is going on? I don't know, but we're about to find out. All right. So, messages for Leo luxury lovers. Sorry, I'm just checking everything like while I'm, you know how it is. Messages for Leo luxury lovers. Leo, y'all must be personable right now because I'm feeling really personable with you guys. Choosing this Alma BB. We have a 9 of Swords. What are you worried about? What are you worried and stressing about? Now, I said y'all are hot. Now, if you're on fire, okay, because you're feeling like, you run around with your hair on fire, that's another story. Oh, Leos, I'm so sorry. What the flip is going on? 5 of Cups. Y'all are worried and stressed and crying. Or somebody is about you. One of the two. Let us see. Because quite frankly, in this 9 of Swords, it's a lot different than normal 9 of Swords. Like, the 9 of Swords, these folks are the 9 of Swords. But they're going to the Oracle who can bring peace. Okay? Now, granted, this might not be the story of what's going on. Because there's very specific folklore with every card in this deck, which is another reason I appreciate it. But for all intents and purposes, for me channeling today, yeah. So it could be, I don't know, we're going to see, are you at peace in the storm? Are you this oracle? I did say, well, y'all could be on fire with y'all predictions. You could be some sort of an oracle, or like you could even make predictions like, you could be in finance where you make projections, and you could be in statistics and things like that. And you've been on fire calling your shots. That could be what it is too. So just because I say prediction does not mean it is of the esoteric. You could be very much in the mainstream atheist AF and still be making predictions in your field, whatever that is. I mean, you could be a meteorologist predicting the weather, whatever it is, on fire. But let's see what's happening here. We have a magician. I'm still trying to see in this first position, who is this at peace oracle? Because I low-key kind of feel like it's you all. And I low-key almost feel like, look at this. You see? You just see her, but look at that hand coming up. I low-key feel like some of y'all may have escaped all this worry and sadness. And though other people are around you, maybe kind of trying to bring you back down. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Because look, she's at peace here, but then they're all like, ooh, like they're about to disturb her peace. But, for all intents and purposes, as I'm channeling this reading, is what I'm talking about. Not in reality, okay? Or on the depiction of this card is what I'm saying. But then, yeah, then you also have this. So it's kind of like y'all are in between. Like y'all have, maybe y'all have been manifesting. Like I said, y'all on fire. Maybe you're manifesting a lot of great things in your life right now. And there are people trying to bring you back down. am so sorry, Leo. Yeah. Because look, first of all, this is in the 3rd house. If you don't know, I do a 12-card spread representing the 12 houses of the astrological chart. This is in the 3rd house. So this is in your environment. You could be magicking up in your environment, but then also people could be talking to you and trying to cast illusions over whatever the flip you're doing. And I'm getting both. I get that you are manifesting, and that's why you're on fire. Look at that. Look at all that fire coming from that one. But other people are trying to magic up something else in your life, which is worry, sadness, and stress. And in this one, I'm not even getting that it's through spell work or anything like that. I'm getting that it's just through like running of the mouth, because that magician also represents Mercury. Nobody cares. We have a high priestess as well, though. We have a magician and a high priestess. Okay, take this where it resonates in your situation. If you're in the esoteric community, this can go a lot of ways. But for all intents and purposes for this reading, I'm not actually getting, for the first time, hallelujah, actual spell work. But it could definitely be. Because they're trying to, like I said, through their mouth, that's word witchery, cast illusions and aspersions. But it looks like with this high priestess card, you're too aware for it. You already know what they're doing. And this is probably why they're out here looking like this. Like, you're sad, though. If you are sad, it's because you know people are doing this to you. They're trying to drag you back down. And you're like, et tu, Brute? Like, really? Because, again, this is your 3rd house. Siblings, cousins, people in your immediate environment. They see you thriving and winning, and they're trying to bring you back down like crabs in a barrel. And you're aware of it. And that could be what is causing you the sadness and the stress. Just the fact that you're aware that they're doing this to you. They see you on fire, and instead of being happy for you or promoting you and supporting you, they're like disgusted by you and the fact that you're winning right now. Like, it's very... I'm filming this on November, is it 6th? I think it's the 6th. Wednesday, November 6th of 2024. So it's the day after the presidential election. Okay. This is giving that kind of energy where you're happy about something, but guess what? Everybody whose candidate lost in the election. Okay. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're happy right now, they're pissed off. So it could be as simple as that, you know, like politics or the economy or just life in general is not going the way they want it to go for them. But you're up here magicking up new lives and they want to rain on your parade. Maybe they want you to focus on this election and be like, there are women, all of these cards, besides the man crying and who knows if that baby, but all of these are women. Okay. All women. And you could be all happy about something, even if you're a woman and they're pissed off because their candidate did not win. Which, well, you know, woo. You're going to have to deal with that. People are going to be upset. This happens every election cycle. Somebody's candidate doesn't win and they're all upset. So shout out to all the women right now, because if you're a woman and you're happy, and other people are so obsessed with politics that they can't be happy right now, this is what they'll try to do with you. Try to rain on your parade. Okay, maybe your candidate won. I don't know what you espouse. But either way, y'all have people trying to just get you out of soundness of mind and body because they are just bitter betties. Just low down jealous foes. 9 of Cups. Oh, why? Why would they try to do this? And even in this card, guys, okay, I don't know what this is about. Maybe you predicted who would win the election, okay? Because even in this card is an Iranian, I believe you pronounce it, okay, folklore story. And let me get it out. But this guy, this woman, she was beautiful, an empress of some sort or something, very, you know, but she only would see women. She didn't like men. Okay. This is why I appreciate the Eastern cultures. Okay. This is why, and the Eastern religions. Okay. Did you know there was like a patron saint of same-sex marriages and stuff? You ain't gonna find that in some other religions that I shall not name. But either way, I digress. Bring it on back. So he pretended to be a woman and wooed her, and she fell in love. So this is why I'm just getting all this right now. It's a lot of women, angry women is what I'm channeling. Angry, bitter, jealous, mad women trying to rain on your parade because they're unhappy right now. Gosh, how long is that gonna last, child? Boo. Depending on the level of victimhood mentality in these women, could last a long time till they see another female come up for election. That this is why Jesus said, render unto Caesar. What that means is pay your taxes and mind your business. These politics should not be getting y'all up in arms this much, but it's getting somebody up in arms. Hopefully it ain't you. Now, granted, if this is you, you could be the one on fire. You could be the one upset because of whatever it is. I'm not saying necessarily that it is politics. It's just that this is going on in this time, and this is about angry women. So I don't know who you are. Take it as it resonates, but that's who your haters are. Angry women. You know who that is in your life. Why they're angry, God only knows, but they're very, very hot and bothered. Like I'm just like, and this happens a lot. I don't know. I think it's the studio lights, but it's just like right now it's just on 10. On 100. Okay. Yeah. Knight of Wands on 10. Angry. Oh, and I think this is why they're angry. I don't know what now this could be a same-sex relationship. Take it as it resonates. They could, because I was about to say they're angry about some sort of your happiness. Now this could be a union, but it could not. But if it was, it definitely could be a same-sex relationship. And you want out and all the other women options were mad. And I mean same-sex as in lesbian or whatever. There's so many, whatever, just two of the same, but feminine. Okay. Child boo. But yeah, you're passionate about some new romance. And I am so sorry. And I have to say this. And I might have to be the bearer of bad news on this channel for people. The women on this planet, I am so sorry, guys, but we're going to have to look in the mirror hard and long. 5 of Swords. Exactly. Conflict, talking ish, the amount of jealousy and hatred that come from other women. And I know it happens with men too, but women be on a whole another scale. Okay? And level of petty and hatred and jealousy. Like, and then they want to be the ones lying and talking about all this unity that they really don't have. Because when a woman is winning or happy, that's when but why not? What? Y'all claim to be feminists, right? Like women supporting other women. So why when a woman is happy, you're the main one complaining? This is usually what is happening, guys. Yes, men hate too, but not on the level of womanhood. And quite frankly, we're living in a time where the reason we're going to be seeing weeping and gnashing of teeth is because a lot of people don't have to look in the mirror. Pluto is coming through Aquarius, meaning we're going to have to look at ourselves, the populace. Okay? Opposite Leo, ourselves. Like, claim you want better for women, but when you see women being better, having better, you're mad. Maybe that's why we can't get one elected. Because there's too much hatred from all of us collectively hating on the next person all the fucking time. Even in this strength card, another woman. But this is saying that your power is your intuition because you are aware of all of this. So now I'm seeing where your next power might need to be. You might have to stay off of social media for a while. Again, this magician is in the 3rd house. Especially if you are angry about this election, please stay off social media. Okay? It doesn't matter. This could be 4 years later, it's another election. 2 years later, it's an election just locally or whatever. Senate, whatever. I don't care. Or just, I don't know. This doesn't have to be about actual politics. Again, this is just a reference that's coming up right now because women. Okay? But you may have to not associate with some of the women that you used to associate with. Because unfortunately, when women are in high vibrations, they are sinister as F. Like all humans. But women, I'm sorry, are on another level. And this is where, to whom much power is given, you know, great power comes great responsibility. I keep hearing about all these women, how we're so powerful and we give the birth and we're the this and the that. Then why don't we have strength over this? Why don't we have strength over running our fucking mouths about each other or others? Why don't we have the strength over that? Where is the power for that? Because all I can see is we got a lot of strength to blame men for the state of the world, as if we're not the ones. Oh, men and their capitalism. Who leads in consumerism? It's women. We buy all the shit. Okay? So we're going to have to look in the mirror. Looking in the mirror. And so maybe some of you, this is why this 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups is happening, because you're having to look into the mirror. Maybe you were in a group that was all rah, 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 and kumbaya, and all this stuff, and women, women, women. But then when you got your happiness and success, all these women turned into this on your ass. Looking like this. Angry banshees on your ass. Okay. This is what I am getting in this. And you could even be a man and you could have women hating on you. Yes, it happens. Trust me. In a past life, I was the man and my spouse was hating on me. Penis envy central. It's like, if we have so much power, why are we envying men's power? If we have so much power, why don't we just utilize our fucking soft power? Because it is more powerful than raw brute strength. It is the power of influence. But instead, we be using our strength to talk shit and to blame other people for our problems. And so right now, you're just receiving hate because people are angry and people are mad. And how are you going to celebrate any happiness or success that you're having if you're on fire and you're on fire, but people just don't like what you're on fire about? So that means you're no longer equally yoked. Make the decisions, make the cuts. All right, let's see. What else we have here? We have a Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you know what? And this is another thing. They're upset that you kept going after they did cast all of this bullshit on you. They're talking, and you keep going right through it. That's what this Knight of Pentacles is all about. And kudos for you, because that's exactly what you're supposed to do. But I'm seeing that you're kind of sad about it. Because again, the 3rd house, that's siblings, friends. Okay? So it's just like, these are people that you would have cared about. And you're like, dang, really? Et tu, Brute? Like I said, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh. Yeah. You worked very hard. That's the Knight of Coins. You worked very hard. You were diligent and you were persistent, even through the naysaying, even through whatever it was. Okay, it could just be you working on yourselves, and that's why you got a higher level of love, because you worked on yourself and your own self-love. Because if you are in a relationship, if this is about a relationship, take it where it resonates. It could be about something else, like your job. But whatever, you were diligent and persistent, and now you're reaping the victory. But other people are upset because of their own personal worlds. It has nothing to do with you. So follow your intuition. If you are seeing these, because I see, like I said, High Priestess in the Strength card. This is your strength. If you are getting the downloads that people cannot be happy for you, you must leave them alone for now. Okay? Let all the madness of whatever prediction that you made, okay, it could be, maybe you made a prediction about someone else's relationship and it came to pass. And that's why they're so mad. It could go a lot of ways. Take it for your situation. We have the Hanged Man. Yeah, all their talking had to stop. All their talking had to stop. That's really why they're mad. They were talking the whole time. And again, this is not about the election. These are just the examples that are coming up. The same thing that they were doing to Trump. Talking. Trying trying to get him in jail, trying to do all this. Now they just got to shut up. Now, granted, who knows what could happen? Come January, I'll never know. Because when Trump lost, well, he didn't go down quietly now, did he? Now, I'm not saying that that's what they're going to do. I'm just saying we don't know what type of timelines we be in with. These politicians be out here tripping. Okay? I'll just say you'll never know. They already tried to get him twice. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. But either way, what I'm saying is you persisted. You persisted. She persisted. See, there's a lot of female energy. And again, another female. There's a lot of female energy. But you persisted. And this is what they're really mad about. Because eating crow once again. Now we have the 7 of Cups. And for me, this is what I'm seeing is you guys are going to have to be... You're going to have to be very elusive about your dealings, comings, goings. You're going to have to be very elusive. People can't get a hold of you. They don't know where you're at. Because all they're coming to do is some... We already know. Now, let's see. Justice. Yeah, some of y'all did predict something, and this is why they're so mad. Whatever you predicted came to pass, and they're mad, and you're like, well, I'm vindicated. I was right. So whether it's you're being on fire, you predicted you were going to be successful, and this is why they're mad, or you predicted something about, who knows, the weather, and it rained on them. They mad. You predicted something about the finances, the economy, then it came to pass, they mad. You predicted something about the relationship, whatever the fuck it was. Now you're gonna have to evade these motherfuckers because they are mad, very upset, sad, mad, feeling bad, in despair. Look at that, Justice and the King of Swords. Okay, you're gonna have to be very discerning, very discerning. Look at that, Hermit after that. Yep. Very discerning. For some of you, I'm seeing, though, that you have had to be in hermit mode already, and that's what's making you sad. You've had to isolate from these people, and it's making you sad, and it's very burdensome for you. So apologies. Again, y'all gonna have to find some support groups, some books, some hotlines, because it is very lonely at the top. It is very lonely when you're successful and people have now turned on you. It is. But what you gonna do? Stop being successful? Stop shining? No. You're gonna continue on with your love life, with your career, with your predictions, whatever the hell they are. But y'all gonna have to find some type of way to cope with it. But I can see that this is really, really sad for you. Now, it's so funny because now I am guided. How did I know that this was about to happen? Because now I want to use a specific deck. And I was like, I put it somewhere and I was like, I'm not going to want to use that deck. And now I'm like, dang it, I want to use it. But no, it's cool. Yeah, look at that. 4 of Coins, the Empress. A lot of you, this could be you predicted something about finances, the economy. You could have predicted, I don't know, what are you, a trader, a broker, whatever it was, you predicted it, came out to be right, and now you're financially secure, whatnot, and people's watching. People's watching, you looking successful, at peace, and you're vindicated, looking like Mother Mary out here. You weren't trying to hate. It could be like if you did predict something about someone else's relationships and it did broke up, you were coming out saying, oh, you weren't hating, you were just predicting. But now they mad. Yep, Page of Swords and the Lovers. Yep. Now that's what I'm saying. So again, y'all are on fire. That's what I'm really getting. But again, take it as it resonates. You never know. And people are watching and they're upset about the options you have. 7 of Cups, options, more options. Oh my gosh, this is Spirit telling you guys that if you keep tuning these people out, you're going to get more options. Like if you keep going, okay, yes, and this is why this is a 9 of Swords to 5 of Swords, because you're feeling sad about this because you've been tuning this out. And so you have been reaping more rewards. But you're like, oh my gosh, it's so sad and it's heartbreaking. But Spirit is saying keep going because you're about to open up a world of possibility to you. And you being alone from all these people is what is going to help that happen because they won't be able to get into your mind with all their bullshit talk. Let me use this Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light Oracle. And this time has just flown by. I am just shooketh by where we are now. Oh, Leo. They must really be talking, because normally I'd be like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm not going to like say much until I get all the cards out. But I was saying a lot loaded with every flipping card. So people are really, 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 really talking. You have to protect yourself as best that you can. All right. Additional messages for Leo luxury lovers choosing the Alma BB. Yeah, and this is also saying these people are no longer on your vibration. This is why this is coming up and why Spirit is saying justice, King of Swords. Cut them off, end it, balance the situation, Justice card, because they're no longer on your vibration. You have persisted, Knight of Coins, and then have gotten the Wheel of Fortune. They're in a Hangman, Seven of Cups. So you are benefiting from all of your faith and persistence, while right now they're lost and don't know what to do. Because whatever you predicted, you followed it because you knew that it was about to happen with this High Priestess card. And they clearly didn't follow it because they weren't of the same line of thinking. And now it's looking pretty confusing time for them. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I just got this, but this might be relevant for somebody. This could be about student loans. Because the previous administration was doing a lot about trying to get rid of student loans, but the way they were doing it was only going to make inflation go incredibly insane. I don't think people realize how the economy works. Forgiving things is not forgiving things, just making other stuff more expensive. But whatever. This could have something to do with that. Like maybe you predicted, guys, pay off your student loans because they're not going to be forgiven. They're not going to be. And then if this person doesn't get in office, you know they're not going to be, because, well, and then you made a predicted, oh, and they're like, no, our student loans gonna be gone because so-and-so's gonna get in office. And well, now what they gonna do? Hangman, Seven of Cups. If they weren't paying those loans, that interest will start to accrue. If they weren't doing what they needed to do, they might have to pay it back. I'm getting that for some people. And this is what they're upset about, because you paid your stuff off and now you can be debt free or not have as much. And they're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do once this resumes? I'm getting that for some reason, but that has come up. All right. People really get mad at the messenger when the message ends up being right. Like, okay. Look at protection. See, I'll be on it. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Y'all are no longer on the same vibration as these people. They're in a vibration of anger, hurt, pain, and stress. And you're on a vibration of vindication, success, and moving forward, because you were diligent and did whatever you needed to do. Those two things are not a match. But Spirit is saying if you keep going and protect yourself, you're going to get, look at this, Nine of Cups. You're going to be fulfilled. You're going to find your soul tribe. The initiation. Oh, yes, this makes sense. This is why we have a Hanged Man. This is why we have a Hermit. Oh, yes, and a High Priestess. Rite of passage. You're going somewhere sacred. Yep. Some of y'all are distressed and worried, like, am I going to have to leave these people behind? You don't really know what you should do, but you have been getting intuitive hits that you need to cut these people off. But you're like, is it really that deep? Yes, it's that deep, because when people are hurting, they can get nasty, especially when they see you not hurting. Starseed, what lights you up? This is Spirit encouraging you to continue following your true node, what you know to be right for you. Whatever it was that you predicted that you was on fire about, that's what's lighting you up. Keep going. And, you know, you are being initiated into something great. Even if you don't see it now, this is Spirit trying to give you that glimmer of hope. Like, I know it might be lonely right now, or you might be sad right now, but like, what's the alternative? Being around people who are hating you and sending you jabs? Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light. See, laying foundations, divine plan. Yes, this is all part of the divine plan for you. You are meant to see this. You are meant to experience this because you have somewhere sacred to go. I don't know where that is again. Like, I don't know what kind of predictions y'all were doing. Again, it could be in finance, it could be in anything. Okay. But whatever your intuitive hit was, you're onto something. And it's going to open doors for you that you can't see yet, which is why we have a 7 of Cups. Look at that. Warrior woman. Again, with the women. See? Because we need more high vibrational women. Like, we keep talking about bringing the divine feminine back, but I see a lot of low vibrational ass women on this fucking planet. And I don't give a fuck if they're in the spiritual community or what. Low ass vibrational women with victim mentality, thinking that who gets elected is going to determine their lives. If you're in this type of community, if you're any type of a believer, how the heck do you believe that who gets elected is what takes your power? Because I'm pretty sure in the Bible, Pharaoh had to learn today. I don't give a fuck how many slaves or who he thought he was. Pharaoh had to learn because the higher power that the Israelites served was higher. So where's your higher power though? Why do you believe who gets elected is determining your life to the point where it's having your energy sapped? We have got to get back to our own energy. We can't do it, guys. So if you weren't afraid, what would you do? Exactly. Get back to your energy, your plan. Because anybody else who's upset or mad because it's not what they thought it would be or whatever, that's none of your problem, your concern. This is almost like, this is like the fucking feminine aspect of Archangel Michael. You know, they say angels have no genders, right? So if Archangel Michael is in his feminine aspect, go ahead, okay? This is you being like, developing that bitch please energy. I'm going to do what I'm doing. You have a problem with it, then okay. We go our separate ways. Wish you well. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Yep. Align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? And for some of us in this country, it is paying attention to all this crap in the media that is stealing your power. I was talking about this earlier. We in the spiritual community are always talking about, siphoning energy and the energetic transfer, and they're trying to siphon your energy. What do you think you're doing when all your hopes and dreams are on some political pundit? And that, don't you think that's an energy siphoning? If you're all depressed and sad and lost in air because an election was lost, don't you think that drained your energy just now? And people just willingly do it, and they think it's their duty to have that happen. Render unto Caesar. That's why Jesus said that shit. Just give them their taxes and move the fuck on. Align your life. What for some of y'all gonna have to stop paying attention to the mainstream media, the politics, the news, whatever. Because people's gonna be mad and it doesn't matter. For some of y'all, again, like I said though, this is a social media. These are people in your immediate circle and shit. What is no longer in alignment with who you are? The great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. What the fuck did I say? You keep going your true north, regardless of who around you now does not like it. And then the people who do support you, y'all will find each other. Y'all will have y'all communities of like-minded individuals and enjoy each other. So I say this to anybody watching, even not just Leos. If you're watching, especially if you're a woman, there's a lot of women all over this place in all these cards. Like, we have got to stop giving our power to these systems. How can you be in divinity but allowing your energy to be dictated by something that you cannot control, like an election or anything else? Like I said, especially if you work in finance and numbers and statistics and things like that, whatever this was. But for a lot of you, this is your choice in love. Again, I got the same sex relationship. It could be just that. People are mad about that and talking simply because it is same sex. Whatever it is, you have to align your life with who you truly are and cut out all else. And that's what it take you far. It could just be your story. But hang in there, baby. That's really what it is. Y'all got to hang in there and just know that this is par for the course. This is separating the wheat from the chaff. Not everybody is meant to be in your life forever. And this is why siblings and friends is ruled by the third house. And then we keep progressing, right? Because that stuff's for youth. That stuff's for youth. After you youth and you engage with all these people of all these different mindsets, you continue to crystallize yourself through the chart. Crystallize yourself until you get to the pinnacle of the 10th house. And when you're in that pinnacle, you're at a pinnacle. That's by yourself. You're standing in your crystallized form. It ain't about the third house people talking. It is about now you in your crystallized form. And then when you travel through that, then you can give back what you know through Aquarius. But then when you get to the house of Pisces, and then then it's over, right? Divine feminines, whomever, take your power back. Your power was never in a politician. It was never in whomever these people are who are talking. It was never in whatever systems that you predicted would be crumbling down or changing or not working out. It's not in any of that. In this reading, the Strength card fell right up under this. This is your power. Follow your intuition. Trust your heart and trust your own guidance and your own voice. And that's going to be different from someone else's guidance and their voice. And that is also okay. In fact, it is divine justice. That's how it's supposed to work. All right. Well, Leo, who chose the Alma BB? This got long-winded. But I just hope that this can encourage you. Please let us take our power back. Because the people naysaying, talking because they're angry, they don't feed you, clothe you. And if they ever did, they ain't doing it now. That's the Most High. Okay? So let us move on to the lovely Gucci Marmont. Oh, okay. What are we? We're going to go with the good tarot. I already know. We're just going to go with the good tarot and give them positive up energy. Because, you know, Leos, we don't want stress coming out of the first house. Want you being stressed because people can't handle your happiness because they're just angry about life? No. But moving on to the Gucci Marmont. Let's cleanse the energy. Archangel Michael, please continue to protect our energy. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Haniel, help us to continue understanding our spirit guides. Thank you, Archangel Haniel. And thank you, spirit guides. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Let us shuffle. All right. Messages for Leo luxury lovers choosing the Gucci Marmont. Messages for Leo luxury lovers choosing the Gucci Marmont. Messages for Leo luxury lovers choosing the Gucci Marmont. Messages for Leo luxury lovers choosing the Gucci Marmont. All right. Messages for Leo luxury lovers choosing the Gucci. Okay. I will take this in the first house. We are transforming. Ooh, deep energy in this first house. Ooh, so you are either very, very powerful. Well, you're very powerful right now. You're going through a powerful process. Let us get some more energy on this. 5 of air. 5 of air coming out again. Let's see about this. Leo, are y'all bringing it to some people? Are you bringing the fire? Again, I said y'all on fire. Some of y'all, and this, if y'all have the Gucci Marmont already, I'm feeling y'all are the ones bringing the fire and the smoke. Y'all are not going to be like the Alma, where y'all was all said, y'all got the fire for the people. Oop! Look at this. 5 of earth. Are you laying people bare? No, this is in the 3rd house. You see what I'm talking about? It always boils down to money. What did I say? A lot of the jealousy and envy and all the stuff that happens in this earth all the evil and stuff. I remember in another video, I was like, it's all very Downton Abbey. If you watch Downton Abbey, that system that they were under, that archaic system of the mind, is still in people's minds, guys. It's all about the haves and the have-nots. And in your third house, people are not having. Whether it's physically, like their bodies, or their finances, but like you're in a state of transformation. And it looks like you got the smoke for these motherfuckers. You're not going to be sparing feelings. I can see that. You doesn't look like you're going to be crying and evading. Looks like, oh, you want fire? You want smoke? I got it for you. Oh, you want to talk shit about what I'm doing? I got something for that too. Oh, okay, Leo. Y'all on fire. It's hot. Another 9 of Cups. Okay, and this is in your 4th house. Okay, y'all are connected. Y'all are in balance. Y'all are in tune with who y'all truly are. Other people are not. That's what I'm just seeing. Leos in your environment, you're facing the spiritual warfare or energetic. It's energetic mismatch. It's energetic. What's the word? Disturbance, incongruence. Okay, this is what it is. It's just like, you're not resonating. Y'all are in different frequencies. You're in a 9 of flipping. You're in a transformation 9 of Cups. Deeply in tune with who you are and bringing it to the forefront. Where other people are stuck in this energy. That's really sad. I am so sorry for whatever environments you're coming from in the past where they are this... What it looks like is just energetically and spiritually bankrupt, guys. And I didn't say morally bankrupt. I said energetically and spiritually. I mean, they could be very good people, but they're clearly lacking in faith, resources, something. And looks like yours, though, is providing at least soundness of mind for you. And what I mean by that is like, you're at least in alignment with who you are. And that is the most sound you can actually fucking be. 4 of Air. Rest. So you guys are in a highly transformative time. You will need more rest than normal. Because you guys are like, basically, this is like the budding glowing up for some of you. Like in that last reading, okay, if you chose this bag, you may want to go back and watch the first option because there may be stuff in there that resonates with you. I mean, clearly I'm talking about it. But it's like you are going to need rest. In that last reading, there was the initiation card. You're going somewhere sacred. When you're getting initiated into things and going through all these transformations, it will take it out of you. You will be tired. So if you've been feeling more tired and things lately, this is why you're undergoing massive changes. Maybe you're not aware. Now we have a 10 of Swords. I'm seeing with you guys, y'all are transforming because y'all already made the cut. The other person was like just experiencing like, whoa, these people are like, you know, this one looks like y'all have already made the cut, and or people are really just talking negativity over. They just want to stop you. They just don't like what you're doing. I don't know what it is, Leos, that you're doing. They don't like it because it just doesn't align with their values. Like, this is really giving, this is just an example, guys. Like, a lot of modern day women are coming up. All women on these cards. A lot of modern day women are incredibly progressive and they get very angry. And it's not just women. Progressives in general come off very loony. It's like, if you don't believe this, you're evil. And okay. And they want you to be ended. Like, well, you need to lose your job. And how could you not believe this? It almost reminds me of the videos I watch with like the pro-abortion. Like there was like a pro-life speaker who went to a college and like these protesters came in and they were just raging. Like, psychos. It was almost just like because they're so unhinged, it takes away from the argument. That's what I'm getting here. Whoever y'all are doing, whatever y'all are doing, it's like going against like mainstream sentiment. Like, remember what I said about that last bag? If other women, maybe you were happy that Trump won. Other women were pissed that you were happy about it. Maybe, but that is very specific because this is a timeless reading. But whatever you're into that you predicted would be happening, it is against whatever is mainstream in your environment. Strength. Ugh. And again, it could be about finances because we have the 9 of water. What is that? A big old diamond. Okay. Like, y'all are looking stable and secure, and clearly these people are not. And right up under this 9 of cups, which is the wish fulfillment card, we have, or excuse me, right up under the 5 of earth, which is, you know, lack. We have strength. You have strength over this lack. Could be through a partnership because this is in the 7th house. Remember in that other reading, it was like, oh, so your partnerships. And we have a rest card, 4 of swords. Maybe you guys are somehow able to retire, or maybe you're retiring and other people can't. Remember I was saying you predicted something? Oh my gosh. And it was financial possibly. And then people are like scrambling because they don't know. This could be, maybe you're older. Maybe you predicted Social Security won't be there like we think it is and blah, 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 blah. And so you did some type of really making sure you didn't spend too much, got your money up, and maybe you can retire and some people can't, and they're upset about it. Either way, they're mad at you about it because, well, there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. If you don't have your higher power, and in this deck, I always think of this as the higher power, okay? And she's so close to it, right? Like, I don't know. And this is just in life general. This is nothing new under the sun, guys. This is nothing new under the sun. This is just us reading it out on these cards that this is what's going on for you at this time. But yeah, you could be retired. You could be a stay-at-home parent. You could just, it doesn't even have to be a parent. You could just be staying home. Or maybe you have a work-from-home job and other people don't. Like, you have some sort of luxury that other people don't, that gives you strength over financial instability. And they want that to end for you. They're seething jealous. Like, 5 of swords, 10 of swords, ravenous. Like, I wish I could pull up that video. How they were attacking that pro-life speaker. I'm just like, y'all sound demented and crazy. And I don't go either way because, like, I have my own personal beliefs, but I don't judge for other people. But it's just like, and I'm an independent, like, but it's just like, if we're talking about what it comes to people's viewpoints and ideologies, a lot of the progressives be sounding crazy as fuck. I'm so sorry that I am not sorry. Like, it's like, if you don't believe what I believe, you're an evil, a racist, a this, that, you're a deplorable, and the government should just give us money. And it's like, you clearly don't understand how the economy works. The government can't just give you money out of nowhere. Even if they're printing the money, that has an effect. They print the money, and then our value of our dollar goes down. That's why everything goes up, because it takes more of our dollars to afford it, because the value of our dollar just went down because we just printed a whole bunch of money in this fiat fucking currency system. And so many people don't understand these basic economics, and then they want to get mad about people who do. People who actually got the Economics for Dummies book. People who actually got the Personal Finance for Dummies book. It is really not hard. If people are struggling financially, this is my PSA. People are struggling financially, get a Personal Finance for Dummies book. It is really not hard. Okay? The only thing that's difficult is the idiots around you who make you feel like you need to keep up with the Joneses and get yourself into all kinds of dumbass debt for these things that they're looking at. Okay? Because these people could be really fine. They just don't have this right here. Or they could be fine, but like I said, you're resting with yours. Okay? They could probably pay their bills, or maybe they're stressed, but either way, they need to contact a higher power and not be hating on you about it. And what I say, you got the smoke for them today, King of Fire. You ain't, no. You like, dead that shit. Put it to rest, end it, give them the fucking rawr, okay? Give them the rawr, Like you ain't backing down. And I like to see that for you, Leo, because look at this, King of Fire. And look at this, look, in tune with your heart space. That's why it's the 9 of Cups. What you truly want and desire. They can all just be mad and get gone. And I'm happy. Good for you. You have developed or are developing your bitch please energy. But just know that you're probably going to be a little more tired because you are having spiritual warfare through people's thoughts projected at you. And you will have to work to, you know, transmute it, which is why we have the transformation card, which is, you know, the death card in the first house. You're going to have to tune it out once again. 8 of Pentacles. When I say finances, very finance heavy reading. Like, and I totally got this. Like, first of all, I was shocked at the election results. Okay, this must be coming up just because of this time. But remember, this is a timeless reading, but you can always take this as an example. I was shocked by the election. I was shocked. I thought for sure it was not going to go that way. But either way, but like when we're talking about, like I woke up this morning and the energy was just, so it was like someone, not for me, but yeah, what I was feeling in the collective, it was as if someone took a balloon, like there was a balloon and someone took a pin and was like, pop, and just deflated all the energy out of it. It just feels like we are back to even before Barack Obama got elected. It just feels like business as usual. It just feels like all this energy that has been building since, I want to say, since the first Trump election. All this crazy polarization energy just been building. It was like someone took a pin and went poop. And I think it largely has to do with money, guys. I am picking this up in the collective, and it is because people had a lot riding on these progressives and their policies of just, we're going to give free money to everybody. Let's just give them free money. We're going to forgive this and forgive that and forgive this. Well, and any economist, okay, don't listen to politicians. Listen to economists. Not even economists. Just people who know how finances work. You'll look on my community page. I type, go look at clear value tax. He'll break it down for you. I love clear value tax. Shout out to clear value tax. These people break it down for you. Like, people are deflated because they thought they was about to be getting a whole bunch of free money. Let's be real. Okay? People thought that they, and okay, and if we're going to take this out of the example of the elections, somebody here in your energy, people thought it was about to be sweet. It was about to be a free ride. And you shut that shit down. Okay? This is not where you made some predictions. Maybe they bet, okay? Leo card gambling. They bet that they could ride on your coattails. And you shut it down. Because you got all the smoke today. And this is why it's a 5 of Swords when you're transforming in the first house. Because your transformation was where you were initiated into the bitch please energy. Like, no, you're not entitled to anything over here. Like, people thought it was about to be sweet. That's what it was. People thought, oh, and now they're back to reality of like, oh, well, I don't know what's going to happen. Who knows? Like, Trump was the first one to issue some stimulus. So technically, he was responsible for all the bullshit ass inflation as well. It's just that Biden came in. But whatever. My point is, I'm sorry, people. Like, if y'all are poor, or if you know anybody who's poor, please tell them to go study economics. Most of the people ranting and raving about the economy have never picked up a Finance for Dummies book. Most of them, I bet you, because they will say stuff and you're like, you don't even know how our American money works. Whatever. So this is what was happening here with y'all Leos. People were thinking shit was sweet because maybe you were getting blessed. It could have been with a partnership, like I said, or it could have been just because you had saved up your money or you got a little coin or something, and people thought that they was going to be able to profit, but you've been transforming and you were like, no, sorry. Not at all. And again, look at that. What I say, whatever your work is, you are resting. Either you did all the work, so you're resting, so you could be retired, whatever. You could have done that FIRE movement, which is financial independence, retire early. You could have done that. This could be an example of just you have a good job. Okay? You could just have a good job that allows you not to necessarily stress like all these other people are. And you are transforming because it could be some people were, oh, you got that promotion. Oh, yeah, they thought it was sweet. They were celebrating early thinking they was, oh, they got that promotion now. Yes, you're going to be treating the family. You're going to be this. Because again, this is a third house. Siblings, cousins, childhood friends, whomever thought it was about to be sweet. They was about to ride in on your coattails. And they got the shock of a century because, oh, you transformed. They don't know you. You don't know them. You're like, oh, swerve. And you don't care if they're mad about it. You got all the smoke for them. And you will tell them, did you think you were entitled? You got all the smoke. Look at that. 8 of Cups. What I say. You don't even give a what. Some of y'all already know. Y'all might be keeping it quiet that y'all got some type of job, promotion, new line of work. Maybe you got some type of lump sum of money or an inheritance or won the lottery or something to where you don't have to worry as much. And y'all like, I'm about to take this and dip off quietly. I can't blame you. Oh, we have that 9 of Air card once again. Let me see here. Yes. Yeah, other people are worried because of your newfound strength. This is in the 11th house. Shared hopes and wishes and shared. Oh, yeah, they were sharing. They were hoping to share your shit, your wish fulfillment. Okay, and they worried because, no, you got the strength over that, and that's why. So they were counting your coins before they hatched, Gucci Marmont, and you spotted it clearly, or you are anticipating it and being smart about it, and you're transforming like, no, I gotta go. I gotta get out of Dodge. I need to be the lion and get the fuck about because, look at that. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Yeah, y'all are rushing towards y'all happiness, wish fulfillment, and what brings you joy and makes you feel like yourself. And that is very, very good for you. Ooh, thank you, Gucci Marmont, for doing the work to not let people get to you. You being about your father's business. These haters can. What I say, a lot of you, this is about relationships. Very Downton Abbey. What I say, guys. Now, this could be you just finding yourself, okay? Finding your actual reflection, yourself. But no, for a lot of you, this is partnership, making you better, making you more stable. And your partner doesn't even have to be wealthy or nothing like that, because that's not everybody's story. It could just be you have a partner. And so now you have someone to help you with your bills. You know, people could be single and they wish they had a partner to move in with and blah, 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 and get some extra help. Who knows? Look at that. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, some of y'all, this is a fortunate relationship though. Okay. But for others of you, you finding yourself is what's leading you to fortune. You following your heart, your inner guidance is leading you to your fortune. And this is what these people are not realizing. They're looking to the government to bail them out. I keep trying to... How are people going to complain about government oppression and then beg the government to be their fucking teat? How does that work? It's the same thing I even say to women. It's like, y'all complain about corporations and corporate greed, but then you brag about trying to break the ceiling. You're breaking the ceiling to help the very corporation you say is stealing from everybody. Like, they can't even make it make sense, child. But tale as old as time. We can't make people think. We can lead them to the water and they can just look at it and say, oh, I see myself. Yes, yep. Messenger of Earth is 7 of Swords. Y'all, some of y'all are sneaking off like, nah, I found my money, found my man. I ain't telling nobody nothing. If people can't find you, this is why. And they're very concerned, like, oh, what's going on? Nope, you ain't getting your hands on my stuff. Hold up 1 second. Yeah, y'all know that people are going to be coming for you and your money, or they already have. Some of y'all, this could be with the craft. Take it as it resonates. you're in the esoteric community, you know what it is. But also y'all have just been manifesting like crazy, and you have gotten the judgment call that you need to keep it to yourself. Good for you. Keep it to yourself. Some of y'all ain't even going to tell people. And this is why they're like, oh, you changed. Transformation, death card in the first house. Oh, you changed. Yep, certainly did. Gotta go. Bye. All right, so I'm going to be fair and give some oracle cards for this one as well. I'm feeling the Goddess Guidance oracle cards. Actually, no. Okay. I'm going to get some of these loving messages cards because we do have a Two of Cups here. And a lot of this does have to do with relations, whether with yourself or with someone else. Take it as it resonates. And please be able to read between lines. Like, you know, if we're talking about the general energy, because it's a general reading, like, get the general energy. It might not be the exact details, but people should be able to discern the general energy. Okay. All right. So, Leos. For my Leos choosing the Gucci Marmont additional messages. And thank you. I'm just so happy when people are finally saying, like, I don't care if you're angry. Like, I gotta go be me. Like, and because this is really hard, because again, both of these is all third house, like people in your environment and people that you may have grown up with, old friends, siblings, all this stuff. And that's what makes it hard. But those are the people. Like, who else are you around? Who else can be around to be jealous of you? They ain't gonna be strangers. I mean, it could be, but they're not there to affect you all the time. So who else gonna be? All right, let us see what we got. Shout out to all my healed feminines out there, though. Like, I know I have to talk about how women are about to have a reckoning, and they're going to need to. But shout out to all my high vibrational women out there who already recognize these things that I'm saying. Like, the flip are we doing with our lives on this flipping planet? Like, just numbing our senses with... What? Numbing our senses with self-indulgence. Self-worth and value. Time to heal. Good for you. Shadow work and self-appreciation. This is why we have the transformation card. This is what y'all are doing. Y'all are like, look... Y'all, this is what y'all, yes, y'all are initiated into more self-love, because it takes self-love to say deuces to people that you love and care about, but who are not good for you. You have to love yourself enough to walk away. So y'all are indulging in self-appreciation and really going into your shadow work to see what is actually bothering you, and going into your shadow work to tell a motherfucker, bitch, please. Okay? And you might just be doing that energetically by just saying, I deserve to be happy. I deserve my peace. I don't got to tell anybody anything, and I don't have to make any apologies. Say these affirmations if you are not already. Twin flames. Yes, I mean, y'all found these connections. Ooh, for some of you, remember how I said it's like they thought they was going to ride your coattails, but then you walked away and transformed? Some of you, this is an ex. They thought they was going to ride your coattails. You may have got a big good job, or they thought they was going to move in with you and be a homosexual or whatever the flip. But you transformed. It was like, nah, I'm protecting myself. But for some of you, this is, I mean, it could be both. Sorry, I got kids doing whatever they're doing. I hope nobody fell. No, I think I would hear crying. Let me hurry this up. But this could be both. You have an ex who thought they was going to ride their coattails, and you got a new love who is better off, better suited for you, and helping you out, it looks like. So, and people are upset about it, whether it's your ex or all your past peoples, or all of them, all of the above. Why does it feel like a Friday today, and it's only a Wednesday? Teddy bear. Yeah. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. Yeah, for some of you, this is like definitely a an ex or some type of person who is trying to game you up because they see you winning, and maybe they thought they was about to come in and ooh, they got a good job, they got this, they got that, and you was like, oh, you know what, I have this to do, and you transformed on their ass, and they're not getting that anymore. But also for you, those of you who this is not about a relationship and y'all are just healing and transforming yourself, this is leading you to what I always say. I always say your twin flame is your purpose. So you're being initiated into a higher timeline in your life. Partying. Yeah, for y'all, 9 of Cups. Y'all look good. Y'all ain't letting nobody steal this. Time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So yeah, some of y'all did glow up on some ex or some other person and y'all happy about it. So take it where it resonates. This is all very good energy though. Self-indulgence, twin flames, teddy bear, partying. This is all energy of you focusing back on yourself, getting back to yourself, centered. Remember what I said? The election and politics, that was all just examples for the energy that I'm feeling right now. But I remember, I just said, like I said in the Alma reading, it's like we have to get back to this, not letting outside things dictate our sense of self. And, you know, take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be just politics and ideologies, but in this case, in this reading, it is about people who are energetically mismatched to you and flirting and wanting to date with this teddy bear, but you have to be happily single and being like, no, I'm not going to engage with you all. And I'm not saying being actually single. I'm just saying not engaging with people who you know are not in energetic resonance with you. Yep. Karmic relationship, yes. And that could be any karmic relationship. It could be a karmic relationship with your former self. Maybe you are allowing other people to mooch off of you, leech off of you, or just in general affect your energy with whatever the fuck they were doing. And it's time to let that go. Yep, got your sunglasses on, change your perception. Now you can be in paradise. And what did I say about this? Halara Rain, this is like unconventional. Whatever y'all are doing, it is because it is not necessarily mainstream. Like, and I don't mean mainstream. I mean whatever the prevailing society thinks. It could be a trend. It's just something that is going against your environment. And who cares? I'm glad that in this reading, you guys are focusing on your self-love, and that is bringing in good energy for you all and good fortune. And I thank you for keeping your gifts away from the people who would harm it or seek to use or abuse it, because again, when you make the right decisions for your energy, it raises your frequency, raises the energy on this planet, and helps us light workers do what we came here to do, which is to raise the frequency on this planet. So please continue to do that. Please continue to protect yourself. If you got some guap, you can keep it to yourself. Don't feel bad about it at all. Keep doing the work to protect yourself and your peace and your sense of centeredness. All right, Leo, that is what I have for you all. Thank you all for stopping by this reading. I hope that you all enjoy it. Whether or not you chose the Alma BB or the Gucci Marmont, I really hope you benefited from this reading. Please go ahead and like, share with someone who cares, and remember to subscribe for more luxurious eye candy, such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.